I love stuff like this so much because, and we've talked about it before, like, it's vulnerable. You're
Absolutely.
being very vulnerable, just like putting yourself out there. People walk up to a booth and they look at things or whatnot, and
Being judged.
well, it's that's how it feels.
Absolutely.
So I am like truly impressed at anytime people put themselves out there, put their creativity out there, and it's extremely impressive. After we go through the artists and whatnot, we will go live on the Sorry Mama podcast Instagram,
Okay.
do a little interviewing of some of the guests, some of the artists, a lot more of inappropriate things. Probably not stuff that actually pertains to their art. Maybe just what inspired them.
Well, it could start that way.
Yeah,
Then a
exactly.
hard right,
Exactly. So afterwards we'll do that, but I mean, you just gotta give credit where it's due. It's hard to do these kind of things.
It is. Like you said, putting yourself out there.
Yeah,
It's not the easiest thing to do.
it's not. It's not. The fear is definitely plays a factor.
But would you agree that fear feels worse than what it actually ends up being?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think that yeah. Well, and that's the other thing.
Well,
You
quick
create.
note, how were you on your first podcast? How did you feel?
Oh, I mean, well, I think that's such a good point. Like, so on episode 1 versus when it was just Krista and I versus episode 4 when it's just Krista and I, like way more smooth.
Night and
not
day.
exactly night and day.
Okay.
In episode 1, we were talking over each other. We jumped around some,
Right?
and I feel like in episode 4 we stayed like a lot more just a lot more relaxed
Yeah.
in the whole thing.
Felt more fluid, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah?
for sure. I think also what's kind of funny about it is like when you record, or at least when we would record, we would talk later that night. And Chris is a badass. Like she goes and then she bartends
Oh, yeah,
the
she
closing
gets it.
shift
She gets it.
after
She gets it.
we record our podcast. But like I don't know how she does that because I'm just emotionally so drained
Yeah.
after doing it. And not, I mean, it's fun. It's great.
You don't feel that in the moment. It's not like something you're dreading
Exactly.
doing. It's exciting.
Exactly.
It's almost like probably an adrenaline dump
Yeah.
of some sort. Like,
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, it's over. Wow, I'm exhausted.
Yeah. Ew, I hate that word dump.
I know, but I feel like that's what it is.
I only think
And that's a real thing. Like, you can get so amped up.
No, I agree.
Like, prime example, UFC fighting, which we watched a little last night. But
Yeah.
you have those same instances. Like, if it's your first real fight in the UFC and you're on TV,
Yeah.
can you imagine the butterflies and how you're feeling? Like,
Yeah.
that has to be a really, really tough thing to deal with.
Well, yeah. I mean, not to mention you're walking into an arena, you're getting cheers, you're getting boos. I mean, that's just a whole, I don't even know what that feels like.
Well, and just imagine, like, you come in and you're so geeked up
Yeah.
that you decide to, I'm going 100%
Yeah.
when the game plan was, hey, let's pace ourselves.
Right.
And that's what I mean by adrenaline dump. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Oh, I know what you meant.
you're just getting to the finish line too quick.
Right.
Slow it down.
I just said I don't like the word dump. I know what you meant.
You love the word.
I mean,
Oh.
we're just
We're
talking.
just shooting the shit.
Yeah. I sent out the thing. I think like Rachel's on there and stuff. She said she could hear, so we might as well talk about some shit.
Right.
Speaking of those UFC fights,
Yeah.
the women's fight last night. I did. Yeah. Speaking of the women's fight, like that, I feel like that was called so early. I felt like it was
I
trash.
would agree.
Like, I mean, she got knocked down for sure.
Was she
but
stunned? Yes.
Yeah. But in men's, they don't do that.
Oh, that's a sexist thing. I get it. I get it.
Well,
I
I
see where you're
mean-
going with it. I see where you're going
I'm just,
with this.
it's the only thing to compare
But listen,
it to.
in all fairness, like I told you guys last night, I'm all for, like, if somebody gets stunned that way and then they get hammer fisted in the face 3 or 4 times without really reacting, then male or female, I don't care. It needs to be called. Like, you're preventing damage that doesn't need to happen. When somebody, again, if you stretch that fight out, let them go another minute, she probably still wins and finishes, but that girl gets hit not being able to defend herself as well as she should be for like the next minute. And that is unnecessary damage to me.
No, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you on that, okay?
Mhm.
So I need to clarify a few things.
Okay.
Which you know, do not love like boxing.
Yeah, you're
and
not a fan of
I'm
it
really
anyway.
not. As a matter of
She
fact,
wants the horses in some shape or fashion to be able to whip the jockeys as hard as they whip the horse.
I'm
That's
okay.
Brittany.
Yeah, so that's fair. Also, since the Derby was yesterday, yeah, we'll throw that one in there. But I will say, like, with that being said, like, obviously that's the context that I don't want anyone to get a concussion. I don't, but it's inevitable in this kind of sport. It's so brutal.
Barbaric sport, as they say.
It is.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I mean, I just kind of felt like that other fighter was cheated because I do feel like in a lot of other fights that I've watched, I don't want anyone to have injury done to their brain.
Right.
I feel like
I want your brain damage. No.
no, I mean, God, no, because I actually, the only reason I truly watch the fights is because you order them. And I'm like, man, this is a lot of money. Might as well tap in.
Might as well watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, I have noticed about myself though, since like the Jake Paul and stuff. Like, I'm definitely more into boxing.
Yeah,
than
you're getting
UFC.
into it a little
Yeah.
bit. Oh, I know this person.
Well, yeah, maybe that's it.
But that's kind of what they're hoping for. They
Yeah.
want to draw the attention to boxing. 'Cause
That's true.
There was a point in time where UFC didn't really exist on the stage that it currently does, and boxing was it.
Oh my
But
God.
also
Okay.
with that, like, it's not like you have a bunch of up and coming studly boxers. I mean, you have your handful, but it's not like back in the day where you.
No, I agree.
Like, boxing was it.
Well, that's because UFC. That's because of.
It's because of Dana White and his partner. I forget his name right now, but they purchased UFC and turned it into the conglomerate that it is.
Okay, so I'm sorry. This is just a text message that I got from a girlfriend. Which shout out to Rachel because she, like I said, she is watching my kids. They're at my house. She just texted me, and I feel like this is funny, so I'm going to share it, and then we'll kind of dive into the artists. Trey, which is my son, just had a fucking meltdown because I wouldn't let him have a fourth popsicle. Well, Rachel, why did you let him have 3 before? This explains the meltdown.
You did this to yourself.
I made him bagel bites. He wouldn't eat those. I asked what he wants, and he screamed at me and said, I don't know. Oh, Rach, he's tired. He's testing me so much. I told him to calm down, figure out what he wants, and I'll make it for him.
Tell him to go to bed.
Yeah, he
Take a
needs
nap.
to tell him he can lay down and watch a little TV. He needs to chill. All right. Well, now that we are past just shooting the shit.
Yes.
There's a couple things that the artists are kind of gathering together. So a couple things I want to go over. First and foremost, Creative Native Films needs a huge shout out. They are, hosting all of this today. They have done so much since their doors first opened.
Absolutely.
I mean, I have seen them work their asses off. They're staying well late into the night, editing and whatnot.
The space is starting to look really amazing.
It really is. And then on top of that, like I've said earlier, we have a bunch of talented artists that are here, and they are killing it. So we actually have a artist about to come up, waiting for them. So here's our first artist. All right, everyone, please meet Vanessa Blanco.
Hello.
Hey, Vanessa, how we doing?
Good, and you?
Good.
All right, so please go ahead and tell us a little about Made in Kind.
It's just a brand for like unique home goods and accessories and things like that. I'm kind of slowly adding more things to it, but I like doing a lot of textile work, a lot of jewelry making.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, after we're done with going live, we're gonna go around. We're gonna tag all of them on IG and show you what their booths are set up with.
Awesome.
Do you have anything coming up?
I mean, I think the next thing I'm going to be adding are like cute little stickers. I want to make children's coloring books.
I love that.
I love that too.
Yes.
Awesome.
So
How old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So am I.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's funny when we get into our 30s as well. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, what can we create? Children's coloring books.
I
love
It's
it.
a fun idea.
It
Yeah.
is. It's dope. All right, and then how can we find you? You want to shout out a website or IG?
Yep. So my website is madeinkindgoods.com, and I've got the Instagram, same things, made period in period kind period goods.
Like it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Vanessa.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you. All right. She was actually my first purchase today. She had a nice.
I saw that. You snuck that in there.
I did.
It's okay.
It's like a
Standard protocol.
It's like a little handkerchief, like tapestry almost, and
It's like Amazon is here. It's
well, stop.
weird. It's weird.
Listen, I buy your deodorant off Amazon, bro.
Always the go-to line.
Okay, it's not like I'm just
things
buying.
we need, sweetheart. I get things we need.
Right, everyone.
Females.
Oh my God, it's not just females. I assure you of that. So I'm seriously looking forward to all of the artists, but the next artist was one of like the first eye-catching.
Who is next?
It is Madison
Okay.
with the Hues of Ivory.
Very
So
cool.
I'll let her tap in more about her art and what she is doing. I already talked to Vanessa. Madison is who I'd like to talk to next. Yeah. So she has some incredible artwork. I mean, insane. We already told her that after we're done with this, we're going to come over. We're going to negotiate some.
There's a Kobe Bryant poster that I would like to have, and it's actually not a poster. Let's not say that.
There you go.
A beautiful piece of artwork.
Yeah.
And I'm instead of the print, looking at potentially the original. So
Come
we'll
on,
see
girlfriend.
what we can do.
Oh yeah, you're live. We're live, baby girl.
Oh, yeah, it's going down right now.
All right, everyone. This is Madison with the Hues of Ivory. Madison, please tell our viewers.
Tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah.
Hi guys. So as they said, I'm Madison Ivory. I'm 21 and I am a self-taught colored pencil artist. I love drawing portraits and I can really draw anything, but that's where I really found my niche is from drawing people that I admire and just inspirational figures. I've been drawing my whole life, so I just started taking it serious. I would say like 3 years ago during quarantine. I was at home.
Yeah.
Hey, lot of time, right?
Yes.
Lot of time.
I was at home and I just saw all these artists on Instagram and they were doing what I admired. I'm like, you guys are drawing all these people. That's so cool. So I started doing it and I started off with, I think Nipsey Hussle. I think you guys
Yeah.
saw my Nipsey
Yep,
piece.
that's
Yeah.
a very nice one.
It was
too.
one of my first pieces.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, yeah, you need to stop playing.
Yeah,
Take that
exactly.
serious.
Yes.
Take it serious.
I mean, I was telling the audience like when we first walked in, boom, right away.
I love that.
First thing.
And I told her off the jump about the Kobe. I was like, I might need that. I don't
I
know. We'll
love
have to see.
that.
We'll have to see.
Yes, extremely
But it is,
talented.
yeah, it's very nice.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm so glad that you decided to like really dive into this.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have anything that's coming up that you want to put out
Anything
there?
on the horizon?
Yes. Okay.
Ready,
We'll
set, go.
announce
Ready,
it.
set, go. Ready, set, go.
Guys, I haven't told anybody this.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Exclusive.
Yes.
That's right.
Guys, I will be at the Black Girl Art Show in Indianapolis.
Awesome. Nice.
July
Nice.
16th.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Oh my God, that is so awesome. Where's it going to be held at?
They don't know yet because
Okay.
they're on tour across the country.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now I think they're heading to LA.
Oh
So
wow.
you know- so
Yeah.
no dates roughly yet?
Dates, July 16th.
Oh, July 16th. I'm
But
sorry.
no, you're fine. Location and time, I think, are to be determined.
TBD,
but
okay. Okay.
they're going to be determined sooner than later.
I
Right,
love it. I love it. Like I
Yeah.
said, everyone, we're gonna tag, your IG in there and make sure we're gonna take some pictures of the beautiful art. You guys are gonna
Yes.
be incredibly impressed. Absolutely, congratulations! What an honor.
1000%.
Thank you.
God, that's
Yes.
amazing.
Thank you.
And
Big.
like I said, I'm gonna tag your IG. Is there anywhere else they can find your
Yeah.
work?
TikTok, Twitter, all the hues of ivory. So, yeah,
Nice.
look me up.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thanks for
you,
stopping by.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
Got a first time exclusive, I think, too. On that.
Damn.
Those are, bah, bah, bah. You know, we need one of those.
Yeah, I know. That is so cool.
awesome.
Well, you know what? She deserves it. Like I said, we're
Man.
gonna post.
21.
I know.
So responsible. Do you remember yourself at 21?
Yeah, I started dating you. I started
There it
dating
is.
you.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
The moment that changed the rest of your life.
No, it sure did. Who knew buying a quad of weed would do that?
Sorry, Mama, if you're listening.
It wasn't from you, technically.
Sure, we'll go with that.
All right, we have another artist finishing up talking to some guests, and then we'll get Zach Foster over here with Boss Illustrations. Another
Also great artwork.
Yeah, I really like his concept.
So mad that somebody claimed the killer whale poem.
Oh, I know the orca. Yeah,
You
it
know
was.
how I like killer whales.
I know,
Trey too.
baby.
Trey's all about those killer whales.
Yeah,
Although I did see a pretty cool T-Rex head.
I saw that
the
too.
skeleton version.
Yeah,
Need to ask him on that.
I did
Because
actually.
that also, I was
already.
like, Trey. That's him.
Well, it was actually a bookend, and so yeah, and so I mean, I was like, bro, I'm really into that. That's dope. Like now, it just looks like a badass paperweight.
Yeah. That's kind of, I mean, in Trey's room, I'm thinking decorative, but eventually, sure.
Oh, I mean, I feel like, I mean, yeah, I guess we could put it in Trey's room. I
But
think more the man cave.
Well, yes. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The first thought that popped into my brain was Trey would love this. Because I love it.
I guess that's.
Jocelyn would also love it. So where
Jocelyn
does
love it more.
go? You think?
I mean, orca for.
Kids, let us know in the chat.
Okay. All right. So
What we got coming next?
The Mystery Fun Club actually.
Okay.
They have a tattoo and piercing studio in Town
yeah.
Square. I would just like to introduce, one of. I'm not sure if she's an owner or I assume she is, but she kind of cool. She kind of cute. Her name is Shekinah, and I just think that is dope as hell.
Shekinah.
Yeah.
You like that.
Yeah, she kind of cool, she kind of cute.
Kinda cool.
And then we also have Kirsten.
Okay.
Yes, so both of them. Please come up, ladies. Both. Come on up. Come on up. Mystery Fun Club.
Oh, yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
Get in here, Kirsten. Yes. Yep.
Get in here.
All right. So, I actually kind of already introduced you already. Kirsten, Shekinah.
Hello.
So, and please tell us more about Mystery Fun Club.
Yes.
Yeah. You want
I
me to go?
mean, you want to go? You're from
Yeah,
there.
let's go. All right, Mystery Fun Club. We're an art/tattoo supply company.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're also a venue for artists. So if anybody wants to come out and show their work, just let us know, and we'll
That's
make it
dope.
happen.
Yeah.
We're here for the people. Fountain Square didn't have an art supply in so long, and that's crazy because it's such an art.
Yeah, that's,
It is.
That's honestly
You see
odd.
all
That
these
it,
weirdy
yeah.
art people.
I
Come
know.
on, they need
That's
a
wild.
place.
Yeah,
That's-
absolutely.
Well,
So that's what we're here for.
we're
Very
glad
cool.
you found us.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a comforting place to be. Please come out and see us.
For
We
sure, for
love
sure.
when y'all come
Where are
out.
you guys
Yeah,
located
what's
in
the
Fountain Square?
location?
We're at 1102 Prospect Street.
Oh, okay, right down the street.
Yeah, we got a
1102
big
Prospect.
sign up. It says Fountain Square Tattoo. If you see that, we're right there.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Kirsten, you had told me something earlier about every other Saturday.
Oh, there's a swap up every other Saturday, so I think it's every second Saturday.
Every second Saturday of the month, we
Yeah.
got some free art supplies out there. You're welcome to bring your own that you're not using and exchange them, but
Yeah.
you can also just get free supplies.
Okay.
Love it.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
I love it.
Donate. Allow us to keep doing it. So
Yes.
please bring out and
Yes.
donate as much as you can.
Do not throw that stuff out.
Right, bring it in.
okay?
Bring it in.
Exactly.
Right? There are so many people that will use it.
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing.
If you aren't, somebody's going to.
All right, wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, besides, and I've told all the artists that once we're through with the live, we're gonna go around, we're gonna take pictures, we're gonna tag your IGs.
Yes.
Is there another place that they can go and find your work? I mean, obviously, we know where you're located now, but is there another place?
So we got Instagram, mysteryfunclub.us, and we
Okay.
got Facebook, Mystery Fun Club. You can also order through our site too. So if you're not local,
Yeah.
Right.
still hit us
What is
up.
that
You can
website?
It's mysteryfunclub.us.
.us.
Yeah, there
US.
it
Perfect.
is.
Perfect.
I love you.
And if you're in South Africa, which is super
Hey.
fucking random,
Yes.
you can come to our website,
There's
which
one
is
there too.
mysteryfunclub.co.za.
Yeah.
Or just Mystery Fun Club.
Hell
because
yeah.
We're the OG Mystery Fun Club.
I
Nice.
fucking
They
yeah,
got
you
the
are.
first and only.
Yeah, you
right,
are.
right.
I love it.
I do too.
I love it, ladies. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you guys have
Killing it.
excellent work.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
Thank
keep
you.
fucking killing it.
Hey,
We'll
you
try.
too.
Thank you,
We'll
thank you,
try.
thank you.
Thank you.
All
Have
right,
a good
ladies.
day.
Stop by.
I love that. I hope people from
That was
South.
great energy, by the way.
I swear, I hope South Africa is tuned in.
What time is it there?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good That's a good, solid question. But you never know.
Going like 8 or 9 p.m.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not even going to guess.
I don't
But
even know.
artists, artists never sleep.
Nope, 24/7.
I know they say starving, but also sleepy.
It's grind time
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, I tell you what, Krista is
Okay.
missing out on some good shit.
Yeah, I agree. Krista.
She's currently in Nashville.
Well, Taylor Swift was with it.
She's currently in Nashville. She's Taylor Swifting. It's a South Park reference.
She's a diehard.
And which, like we were talking earlier, like who wouldn't want to see Taylor Swift in
I mean,
Nashville?
listen,
like dope as fuck.
Just like any other concert you go to, vibes
Right.
better, different.
Right.
You probably fall in love with the artist.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I get it. And she fell into that trap.
Well, she's hurting today, is what I'm hearing.
Ooh.
She's
that's why
hurting.
She went Friday, Saturday.
Well, they drove down Saturday,
Okay.
so this bitch is missing
But
out on a
this has
good
been
time.
a 3-day like event for Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sold out every night too.
Nice.
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna.
not surprising. I mean,
Guess we're gonna have to, tag her in the podcast. I'm sure she needs the publicity.
That's true.
Publicity.
Plug the publicity. What are we saying?
I don't know, bro.
Sounds like
All right.
when she doesn't know, she grabs a drink.
Well, yeah.
Let her reset the brain.
We have another artist coming up.
John, right?
Yeah. Super, super amazing work. So this is what I will say about all the artists. We have several here, and it's more than art. Like we have some clothing. We have some, like I said, earrings.
It's all pretty
tapestry.
different too,
It
which is nice. Like there's not a lot of the same stuff. There's different styles.
Exactly what I was about to say.
Different strokes for different folks, kind of deal. But like it's all beautiful. Like the way, and it kind of gives you an opening into like, wow, there is all these different variations of art,
Yeah.
and like you don't even think these things.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Kendall's, and Kendall is
I met Kendall.
okay. I don't
Yeah.
know if it was on the list or anything.
So John is with Kendall, I thought. John and
they,
Kendall.
They have separate.
Oh, they have separate.
Ooh.
Then I need to apologize.
She does the jewelry.
She does jewelry
Yeah.
and makes clothes and stuff.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Power
Well.
couple.
Well. Yeah.
Right,
Well,
exactly.
we're ready for them. Tell them to come on whenever.
Taking over the world.
Oh God. Now I feel like such an asshole.
In fairness, it was described to us as
Her partner. So I thought that it was
maybe the same, but
Ah,
honestly, 2 businesses in one, like you said, that's a power couple
that is.
on their way to the moon.
That's right. Wow. I fucking love that. We really should have turned this camera around so you can like see this energy going on behind us. Like it's just dope as fuck. Also, I'm sure I've said it before. I'll say it again because I'm a 10-second Tom. There's a food truck out here. Taste buds. Menu looks fire. I'm about to smash as soon as we're done going live. And then also free beverages of the alcoholic type.
I was gonna say adult type.
Oh yeah. I was just sorry. I was just describing myself there for a second. Well, Zachary, while we're wasting a little time,
Yeah, what's on your mind?
do you have any advice out here for any men tuning in? Like how you trapped me, or
It was one of those traps I didn't even know I set.
don't pull out,
I
bro.
didn't know I set it. But yeah, I mean,
Oh, I take it back. So we actually are gonna have Zach
Ooh,
Foster
alright.
with Boss
welcome
Illustrations.
Zach. Welcome
Don't
Zach.
worry, we'll get back to that previous topic. Zach, please take a seat.
Absolutely.
I was sent here. I was told that I needed to come and say hello.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Pay
Well,
my dues.
One Zach to another.
yeah. Well, we talked about it a little bit. Why don't you tell the audience we are currently live on YouTube? What your art is about and
Hello, YouTube.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
how you got started in it.
I mean, okay. Well, my name's Zach Foster under Boss Illustrations.
Yes.
Watercolor, water-soluble medias.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing art. It just sounds so strange, but literally almost my entire life.
Yeah.
But it was definitely from a household that was nourished.
Yeah.
My grandmother drew. My mother is.
Ooh, it's
really
in the
into
blood.
photos.
It's in the
Yeah,
blood.
That's
it's in the
amazing.
blood. So then I went to college for it down in Savannah, Georgia, and then
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
moved back. And they said, well, Indianapolis is so up and coming.
It is.
I'm not shipping to the coast. I'm gonna stay right here.
I think that's
Yeah.
dope.
You know?
I actually like that you did that because Indy it's a slept-on situation though with that stuff. Like, I don't think people realize how much arts there are here.
Everywhere.
It's
right?
it's insane. It really is.
Especially between like Broad Ripple,
Yes.
Actual City, and then now in Fountain Square.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. Like, yeah, slept
It's
on.
like a movement, really.
Yeah.
Honestly, in the last like 10 years, and again, with Ethan keeps me up to date with these things. And what's going on? Same with Trevor when living in Fountain Square for a
Yeah.
while, like they did.
Yeah.
So it's just been cool to kind of watch it all grow like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything up and coming, like any other shows or any other work you're gonna put out? I know that what you have on display here. We got to see it for the very first time, right?
You did, yes. I took a hiatus. I took a little bit of a hiatus and said, no, I'm gonna do me, reassert, reevaluate. This concentration I'm really excited about it. The color palette is everything I wanted, and I think it's just
stunning.
taking my artwork and just making it, it's weird to see something that you've painted. Oh, I'm so sorry. Weird to see something you've painted and then look at something you're working on now, and you're just like, oh, like I have gotten a little bit better.
Right.
This is what I'm speaking for.
Yeah.
And so I took about 8 or 9 months off and worked on that. I didn't show anybody it. Every now and then I'd post, and I had a couple of, I work at a coffee shop for the paper trail, and I'll have regulars be like, you need to post. Like, don't just put it in your story. Like, you need to post. I'm like, I'm not ready for that yet. I don't want you guys to know. I don't want you to see it.
Right.
Unveiled surprise, right?
And I wasn't gonna bring him today, and Vanessa was just like, if you need wall space, have it. And I was like, all right. And I was like,
All right.
So this is the first day.
It's the first day that people have seen any of that framed work.
Hey, it's
one
all
of the
very,
pieces,
very nice.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
It really
Yeah.
does. And I was telling her earlier that the fact that somebody stole the bid on the killer whale kind of hurts my feelings.
I know,
If you
it's
decide to go that route, I know it's still TBD, but
I was like, I don't want to sell it. And he's like, well, if you want to keep it, and I was just like, I don't know, for you maybe.
Right.
Maybe. I was like, okay. So I won't list any prices, but we'll hang it up.
right.
The Seder Resurrection. It's going to go in a show at Studio Alchemy Gallery over
Wow.
by
Very cool.
Dorman Street on
Okay.
first Friday of next month.
Wow.
Nice.
Amazing.
Nice.
And
What's
so
that date?
Which date?
The date of the first Friday of next
I
month.
believe it's June 2nd.
Okay,
Yes.
June 2nd. Wonderful.
Studio
So
Alchemy Gallery.
Yeah.
get the hell out there, people.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is
Right.
cool. Very cool.
So
Now-
very good. It's called By the Light of the Moon, so everything is going to be, a little, hopefully as spooky as that one.
Right, I was gonna say that if they do it right,
Yeah.
that could be really nice.
Right?
Yeah, but that already speaks to my soul.
I know it does. I mean, yeah. of course.
I'm a big moon lover. I love the moon. It speaks to me.
You know,
You know, just is what it is.
it just gives such a bad rep too. People are like, oh, the sunshine. You're just like, the moon is where it's at.
The moon
really
is where
is.
it's at.
You know?
It really is.
That
At least you can
cycle
look
of
at it. You
waxing
know what I
and
mean?
waning, controlling everything
Yeah.
that we do, and people don't realize it.
I
Don't.
you know?
It's a lot of power to
I
it.
am such a believer in that. Like,
of-
it controls the tides. We're made up of 60% of water, whatever, and then people want to act like it doesn't affect us.
But no, it does. There's a reason why
It
people
does.
are crazy in full moons for a reason.
Exactly.
You know, it's
It's not even just humans. If you look at the animal kingdom,
yeah,
full moons do some things to them.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're also animals, so I mean, it just
We
makes
really
sense.
are.
It makes
Spiritual
sense.
beings
It
living
makes
in a meat
sense.
sack,
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm actually really glad that we had this conversation. Like, just tapping into like the name of your art, like where you're going with that. It actually brings us even closer to when you actually see these beautiful paintings. Like, you can actually tap in more into kind of where it came from.
Yeah.
Like,
The concentration is called Alarm Clock.
Okay.
Wake up. Do you hear the ringing?
yeah.
Okay. I like
so
that.
Each piece kind of helps tell a little bit of that story about,
I like
the one that I don't have in display, it's tucked in my booth, it's called Unravel.
Okay.
It's just about loosening that weave of our ego
Oh.
and making sure
Have
that,
to.
that creative
Have
and
to.
that intuition can come out, because so many times people get so caught up on oh, you hurt my feelings.
Right.
Like, let it go.
No.
Oh my
Let
Let
god.
it go, and
Yeah.
it's expression.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like as long as there's no malice involved, like you're expressing yourself.
Well, how boring would it be if we all agreed on everything? Like,
Right.
I think we should be
That's
allowed to
spot
have
on.
different opinions.
Spot on.
okay?
Absolutely
Spot
should.
on.
Art is to bring joy. It's to express yourself in a different way. So it's kind of one of those things where it's to bring joy to you. I think that we get caught up on, well, this isn't that, this is that. Our culture we're too uptight.
We absolutely are.
We need to crawl out of our asses a little bit.
Take off our shoes, put your toes in the mud, and say,
Yes.
"Hey."
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like I said, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna tag the artists and take a few pictures. But is there any other place that we can find you?
My website is bossillustrations.com.
Okay.
I've got 3 Instagrams, but I only use the one majorly is boss_illustrations.
Okay.
To be just boss illustrations.
Okay.
And that's mostly my social media.
Okay. And that's the best way to get in contact with you as well?
Absolutely.
All right.
Very cool.
Fantastic.
Zach,
Very
thanks
nice.
for stopping
Yes,
by.
thank you,
Thanks
Zach.
so much from one Zach to another.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Love it. Oh, amazing. Seriously. Hey, bud.
Got a fan.
Yeah, we do. We got a fan. I really can't even wait to show you guys all of this art. It's
Yeah, when you get to
so
walking around here
different.
later, it's
So different
what we're
and
talking
so
about.
beautiful in so many different ways. I'm so proud of Josh and Adam,
oh, it's
for doing
a
this.
big move.
Like,
yeah, big shout out to them again for
Yeah.
hosting this because it is giving all these artists a chance to
yeah,
display and promote their
talent.
stuff. So it's very cool.
I
Very
agree.
cool.
I agree. Hey, Kendall.
Kendall.
Okay, first of all, my sincerest apologies. When we talked earlier, I don't know why I assumed that you were under the Umba art, umbrella. Please, let's start from the beginning. Tell us all about. I did see some of amazing earrings that she was making, literally right in front of me.
Yes.
So please, dive into more of you and your side.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I've been an artist since, as long as I can remember. I got started with drawing and painting. My grandfather taught me how to draw. He taught me everything I know about any kind of art, music. I got really pulled towards clothing and jewelry, just any sort of wearable art. I love just how expressive you can be and all the little intricacies and all the little details that
For sure.
you can use to show somebody who you are.
Absolutely.
Just in terms of what you're wearing and what you have. I don't know. I'm somebody who wears my heart on my sleeve a lot, and I
Yeah.
like to wear my personality on my.
You're
on my
expressing yourself. You're expressing yourself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, and I think there are a lot of really creative ways that we can do that, and I'm hoping to make art that can, help other people feel that.
I think you're killing it. The very first, like I said, she's making earrings right in front of us.
Handcrafted,
The storm
we watched.
clouds too. They spoke right to my soul. I love them. So, also, do you have anything coming up?
To be completely honest, this is the first time I've ever done anything like
wow.
this, so the world's kind of my oyster here.
Congrats
I'm-
on that.
Yeah,
That's a big move. That's a big
seriously.
move.
It's
Thank you.
you're being very vulnerable.
Yes.
We kind of touched upon that. Anytime you put your art out there.
You're putting yourself out there.
Yeah. I mean, how many of us just woke up and it was Sunday and we're not doing a damn thing with our lives,
Exactly.
Which, don't get me wrong, at times that's needed as well.
Yes.
But you woke up today and you brought your creation and you are putting it out there. So, seriously, that's amazing.
Big kudos on that because it's
Yeah.
tough. It can be scary too.
thank
People
you.
don't understand that. It's not an easy thing to do for everybody.
Yeah, definitely not, but I find it to be really fulfilling. So
Yes.
Awesome to hear.
excited to do
Awesome
it.
to hear. So you'll definitely be doing more stuff like this.
Absolutely.
All right.
yeah.
So she is
Yay.
gonna get a full calendar and she will let us know.
Absolutely. That is great. Now, I've told the viewers about 10 times now,
Yes.
but
Just reiterating.
Where else? I'm going to tag, the pages, and I'm going to go around and I'm going to take some pictures, post on our IG. But is there any other place that they can go and contact you?
It's mostly just through Instagram. My Instagram handle is Come From The Dead, COME from the Dead.
Okay.
Okay.
There's not a lot to show for my art up there quite yet, but I'm working on reposting a lot of stuff and just
For
getting
sure.
my brand up or
Absolutely.
however
Hey,
you want to put it.
get it off the ground.
I tell
That's
you
what
what,
you're
it's
doing.
one of the hardest things is keeping up with the social media aspect of,
It's an everyday thing, really.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. So don't worry. We're all doing the same thing.
Yes.
Yes. Well, you're extremely talented.
Very talented.
Thank you so much for coming on and telling us about yourself, and keep killing it.
Yes, absolutely.
I
And
would've
again,
had-
we'll be by here in a little bit.
I would have had no idea this was your first time.
Yeah.
I really, seriously.
You didn't carry yourself that way.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
In all
I really
fairness.
appreciate it. Thanks for
Absolutely.
having me.
absolutely. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Welcome back
Kendall.
anytime.
I really had no clue that was.
I didn't either, in fairness. Because again, the way she was describing it, I thought,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
John and Kendall.
Yeah.
But good job, Kendall.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
fucking
Because those earrings were
badass.
pretty cool.
They're very
And she's
cool.
handcrafting them here,
I kind of like.
which is impressive to me. Anytime anybody can just throw that stuff together and make it look right, like
Yeah.
under the pressure of people.
Oh, so
John.
This is John.
Hello.
All right.
Hey, John, how we
hello.
doing?
Hello. Ooh, look at you. You're smart. I like it.
Yes.
I like it. There we go. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
Am
hold
I doing it?
Yeah, I'll hold it for you. There we
That's
go.
good. They probably can't even read that.
Well, we'll zoom it in for you, okay? Press pause and zoom in, people. We have that ability these days. So, John, go ahead. Thank you, Adam.
That's mine.
Woo!
There's John.
Love it. All right. So, please tell us a little bit about your art. We know, but let our
Yes.
viewers know kind of how you got into that and what it's about, the materials you use.
Okay, so I got into art because I was into comic books when I was a kid. I wanted to be an illustrator. And so I went to art school. I went to Heron, and they didn't offer illustrating at the time, so I got it.
odd.
I went for painting.
Okay.
Ended up getting a painting degree, or a bachelor's mainly focused on painting and charcoal drawings. And at that time, the last 2 years, I got into doing woodcuts, and that's been my focus over the last couple of years, really. Yeah, the process. I draw on birch. I like to do woodcuts because my drawings and paintings, it's more like making something look like a thing, as in like this shirt looks like a shirt. It's more straightforward, direct, realistic kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
And so I like doing woodcuts because I got to do kind of flex that illustration side that I wanted to do.
Now, you were
So-
mentioning earlier how you do that, though. So you said you used a wooden spoon, or is that
And
right?
yeah, tell them about
yeah,
the whole
so-
rundown and the style, like
Gotcha.
how old it is.
Okay, so I do it all by hand. I don't have a press. I wouldn't do it by hand if I had a press, but they're very expensive, and I also refuse to pay somebody to let me just use a press for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I really like the DIY style of it, but it's how people did the printing, like the first prints ever.
Yeah.
So I use a piece of birch. You can use a bunch of different types of wood. I draw my image, I cut into it, and then I ink it up. Put your paper down onto it, and then you literally take a oatmeal spoon or a big wooden spoon and just press on top of it. And do each one by hand. Take it off, hang it up.
It's really cool looking.
Yeah.
It really
Let it
is.
dry for about
it
a
really is.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Well, and that's kind of the thing we've been talking about is that we have a lot of artists here, but all of the art is so different.
Yeah.
It's all unique. It's all very unique.
That's a lot. I know most of the people here, and we're all really good friends. And I love that they put that together. And I think it just was kismet in that way. It seems from
Yeah.
talking to them that it
Yeah.
was just so diverse.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of very talented people here, and it seems like it's. I mean, I don't know how much we still got. How long to go?
we got another 3 hours.
Yeah, we got another
I feel like it's the first 2 hours already been a good turnout. If we
Yeah,
close
absolutely.
up shop
I
right
would-
now.
I would agree.
I would agree. I will say though, when we walked past, your booth, actually Kendall was there. You were not there at first, but it is kind of the materials, like your art. That is what drew us to it for sure. So
Well, I know you're also very into this stuff too. Like,
I very am.
and so like I feel
was
like
that? I just-
she's really into the artsy stuff too. Me
Well,
not so
DIY
much,
as
but like
well.
DIY stuff. Let's put it that way. And like, so I knew when you were describing how you do it, the process and everything. Like she loves that stuff.
Well, you're into art.
I am.
I am.
But the DIY stuff.
Right. Your art looks
DIY
a little
stuff.
different, but I do
Yes.
like to put, a pen to a paper. I like
Yeah.
to,
I love that.
yeah.
And she actually, she's pretty good. She won't tell you. but she's
I don't.
she's a
It's
nice
not even
artist
near
herself.
what these
I want to
artists.
see.
are
Do you have
putting down.
something?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Don't be that. Don't be shy.
No, I'll show you. I've done like, it's just stuff for myself. I'll show you after.
Well, I mean, I also do stuff for myself.
Right.
I just end up selling it as well.
Exactly.
How'd you guys start doing this? Or like why?
Oh, the podcast.
Yeah.
So actually, this is my husband,
I'm a
but
fill-in
not-
today.
Yeah. So my co-host is actually a Swiftie,
Yeah,
Taylor
she's
Swift.
part of the Taylor Swift army.
you
Okay.
know? So and she had a night. They'd gotten concert tickets and she's
Dates
gonna-
mixed up, yeah.
Yeah, so she's in Nashville for Taylor Swift. But it's something where we have always just talked about doing a podcast about real shit.
Sure.
Not, I mean, this is actually the most
Watered down version of what they do.
absolutely.
Oh, really?
Which it may get, again, after the live, she plans on walking around and
We're gonna
maybe asking some potentially
Risky stuff?
risque.
What
you
kind
know?
of risky stuff?
Oh, it could be anything.
I like controversy.
Exactly.
Ooh,
I mean,
like,
the more
uh,
open you are to it,
Yeah, there's children here. I was going to come up here naked, but they wouldn't.
to see.
Oh, see,
Kendall
now
said
we
it
would
was-
have liked that.
Well, you haven't seen me naked, maybe. You probably want to.
I don't actually care.
like,
No, the fact that you were gonna be willing to come
Kendall
up
only
here-
lets me sleep with her with the lights off.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
not true.
That's hilarious.
Get out of here.
I'm talking shit
I love
about myself, so it's okay, right?
That's exactly right.
Exactly. Oh, you're gonna come back, John. I really like your fucking energy.
Yes.
This is great.
You do have good energy.
How long have you guys been doing it? Because I did check out some of them because when Adam told me about you guys.
So we've done 6 episodes. We've only actually aired 5 of them.
Okay.
So we've been doing this since about March
Like-
of this year.
So,
Yeah,
so
2-3
fresh.
months. Yeah, it's brand new. Yeah,
Are you
like.
still working out kinks, or do you think you
Oh,
got it down?
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure, ironing out kinks and just
I mean, as an artist, every time you put something, anytime you do a piece,
Mm-hmm.
there is a part of like, that one's a little bit better, or this is better.
when
or
it's like you said, you
you
noticed
evolve.
your work getting better, right?
Mhm.
It's the same thing. Like, I think episode to episode has progressively
Sure.
gotten better, and then there's been some episodes where they've had guests, right? And those
Yeah.
ones are a little easier, I feel like. But from the first one they did with just them two, and then the fourth one they did again with them two, it's night and day. Like they're getting an understanding of how to kind of play more off of each other because they are both really dominant personalities.
Hell yeah.
So sometimes in the first one it was like, oh, we're overlapping. Oh, we're overlapping. They've worked all that out now.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's pretty quick to work that out in just, 3 months or something?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. One, thank God for Adam and Josh and their ability to adjust
Oh,
audio.
they work magic. They work magic.
Because if not, it would just sound like we were screeching, dying cats,
Right.
the entire time. Also, Krista is dying, hungover right now, but
Hell yeah.
that
Yes.
is my fucking bitch. She is a soul sister. So it's something that we've just discussed and we do better at. And here's the thing. You get us a night on tequila,
Oh.
no, we're not adjusting.
Sure.
Okay?
No.
Yeah.
But in a more of a professional setting, we're getting better at it.
Yeah. I mean,
So, and just talking through it, and even then, she's telling a story, and she'd be like, "Hold on, bitch," and I'd be like, "Okay,
Yes.
okay." So yeah, we're reeling it back in.
Their
on
energies
things.
actually really vibe off each other. Like
that's
it's,
awesome.
it's
I mean, it'd have to be,
No,
right? To even
right.
conceive of doing a podcast.
What's crazy is like she says like so they talked about this for maybe
A long
it was-
time.
but not even like I'm talking about serious talk. Like you had mentioned it, but like the serious talking, I feel like it was super quick, and then you guys were like,
Not
you know
just
what?
like, we should start a podcast.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is what she's saying for a little while.
My
But then-
buddy said that to me a few times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
serious wise, like it was quick, and then you guys just did it. So I was actually really proud of you guys for like,
Oh yeah.
we're
Yeah.
gonna do this.
Well, the stars
and they made
aligned.
everything happen. You know what I mean? Like they set up, okay, studio, boom, we're doing this day, boom, we're recording, we're releasing your, doing all the social media stuff that you have to do to kind of stay relevant. So yeah, I'm proud of you guys.
Speaking of which, I know that we have this. Is this the only way to get in touch with you?
I mean, yeah, online at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I took my website down because I hadn't updated in so long, so I'm gonna get back to that. But once again, I'm bad about like social media and all that.
It's-
sure.
But that will be coming back. So I don't know. If you find me on there, that's just my Instagram art handle.
Okay.
If you want just like pictures of me and my butt, just my butt, it's just that.
I love it. I love it.
At OnlyFans.
Yeah. Fun with feet.
Shit,
Fun
nobody.
with feet.
I have one. No one subscribes. Nothing.
Oh, well, I mean, you should have came up here naked.
Once again, I would.
He was
Have even
respecting
less.
the children. He was respecting the children.
Well, I was told to. How many people have you guys interviewed except outside of today?
So, so we've done
4.
Young Mantis. Shout out to him.
Angelo.
Seth.
Seth.
And then Joey
Yeah,
Molnaro.
Joe Monar.
So,
Okay, so 3, 4. Something.
4 out of the 6. Yeah,
Apparently
4
I
out of
can't
6.
count.
Right.
No, I mean, it's hard,
I went to art school. Give me a
Yeah,
break.
Exactly.
There's some math there.
Right.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Sean.
Yeah,
I
dude.
really appreciate that.
Very
Like I
awesome to
said,
meet you.
We're gonna
Yeah,
come
nice meeting
around.
you guys.
We're gonna still talk about those 2 prints that we were not prints. It's,
No, well, I feel like he said
No, they're prints.
when
You
he
can call
said
them
they
prints.
were like together, it made sense. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the stuff. If you want it framed and matted, let me know.
All right,
I'll
well do.
absolutely do that.
I'll definitely
you
have
so
to
much,
check
Drops
John.
off to you. I'm gonna steal my handle.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
And the.
Yeah.
John, nice
Thanks,
to meet
guys.
you, man.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.
Yes, sir.
All right. Woo!
What's the
I
odds
love it.
of going to the bathroom real quick?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't had to pee. Here's one thing in between our artists. I want to give a shout out to Lazy Bone Media, Lauren Gayton. They are behind the camera right now, but they are actually behind my merch. They're behind our logos and whatnot. They have been come over here. Come on, they're technically, they were not mentioned on the art show, but they've done pop-ups and whatnot. They helped me organize this gate. They helped me with my shirts.
Use the frizz.
Like, I just wanted to seriously say thank you so much because you also are a huge part of making Sorry Mama podcast, like, into it,
Appreciate it.
making it physical.
Yeah.
Get your ass over here, Laura. You don't.
Well, we love you.
I just
We've
think
known
it's
Brittany
amazing.
for a really long time. She's an amazing person, so
She's
it's
so
really cool to
amazing,
see, dude.
Well, thank you. Well,
Super fun.
again, I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys.
Yeah, no
Go to lazybonemedia.com. It's actually on our website. That's where our merch is.
Yep, lazybonesmedia.com.
And they have amazing clothing as well. And
It's actually lazybonesmediallc.com.
oh yeah.
My bad.
There you go.
My
No, not my bad.
No.
Bro, my shit's on there too.
Yeah, true that.
I'm
true
spitting out the wrong stuff.
that. Yeah.
But thank you so much. So it didn't feel right to be on here and not be able to give you guys the credit that you deserve.
I appreciate it.
There are, it takes a village, right? That's what they say about children, which I am an adult child. And, it takes a village to really, like, make all of this come to life. So if it wasn't for you guys and everything that you've done for Sorry Mama, we wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for Josh and Adam, we would, so thank you. And, of course, our fans.
Yeah, of course.
To be involved too. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
We love to support you guys,
seriously.
so,
I just had to say that. Have you guys tried the food yet out there? I'm starting to get hungry.
We actually have not, but I saw bro right there absolutely smashing it. So I mean, it looks good. and
All
it
right,
smells
good.
so-
It does smell good. Like I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm fucking starving.
At the moment we're
That
done.
po' boy chicken is calling my name.
I know. I'm telling you.
Summer dip, so.
Well, thank you for coming on. I know you guys are behind the scenes,
Yes.
souls, but you're in front of the camera
Yeah.
right now. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Lazy
See
bones.
y'all. Uh-huh.
Obviously, ginger power.
Gingers for days.
Gingers for days. All right, so we have another artist actually coming up too. Okay. Oh my gosh. So her art, truly awesome.
Who is next?
Haley.
Okay.
So Haley Moon, she has been posting about this creative event for a while.
Yes.
She's awesome about spreading it. Haley, perfect. She has some awesome,
That's very
like,
3D work. It's nice.
Lisa Frank, some of that
We
too
need
as
to
well.
get the alien.
Haley, welcome. Haley Moon, everyone.
Hey Moon. How we doing?
Hey, what is up?
That's good.
So let's start off with what you're presenting today and kind of your inspiration.
Yeah, so I actually haven't done an art show in almost 2 years, so this was a really good excuse to get back into
Hell
it.
yeah.
Love it.
And I'm really inspired by one, the desert, and two, Lisa Frank.
Yeah,
She's
we
been
noticed
like
that.
the
We
love of
noticed
my
that.
life,
Oh, yeah.
art-wise, for my
Amen.
entire life.
Amen to that. Okay.
So
First thing that caught Brittany's eye.
Yeah.
yeah, very like neon. I always say like desert meets an acid trip and a fun,
Yes.
funky,
Fear and Loathing in Las
psychedelic.
Vegas,
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
1000%. Love it.
Yeah, and then I just like to also use my art as an outlet for my mental health too. So I'm the type of person that will make jokes about my depression and anxiety. So a lot of my artwork will be like, I'm mentally ill but totally chill.
Hey, I
This
love
is
that.
how I keep myself in control.
Absolutely.
Right here.
I actually have not even. I have to touch upon this real quick. I'm so glad you brought that up. So here's the thing. I think that mental health is something that we're a lot more aware about it now, right?
Yeah.
But still, so many people are like, oh, I don't want to do certain things. I don't want to do I don't want drugs or whatnot. I get it. Well, I have been on Lexapro for like 4 or 5 years.
Yep.
Anti-anxiety, anti-depression medicine. I've been to therapy. I also art is such a great outlet.
Yes.
I actually saw on one of your paintings the anxiety kind of like
Yeah.
and I
I think I was having anxiety when I was like making the artwork, and I
Yeah.
was like, I'm just
Right.
gonna write it
You
down.
Write it out.
but I think that's fucking amazing, and I'm glad that you even brought it up because if all it takes is one person to be comfortable in their skin about it, right?
Yeah.
To encourage someone else to be like, you know what? Okay, I'm not alone.
Normalize.
Yeah,
it.
because
Well, you
growing
gotta-
up, it was very like hush hush if you're going
Yeah.
to therapy.
Stigmatism against
Yeah.
it.
Now I'm like, I go to therapy every week. I
Yeah.
love my therapist.
Yeah.
I like
Right.
to make jokes with her about it, and I encourage everybody to go to therapy. I think everyone should be in
I
therapy.
agree.
Everybody can use therapy. I don't care what it's for.
Yeah.
Everybody can use therapy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Some shape or form.
Yeah, and sometimes people are like, "You're doing really great," and I'm like, "No, I just go to therapy every
Right.
week. I
Yes.
just go to
Right.
therapy."
Just go for those words of affirmation
Yeah.
where they're like, you're doing okay, you're going to be fine.
No, I mean, sometimes, I had a therapist, Paula, sometimes I just needed Paula to hear me out, and she didn't know,
All the other bullshit.
all the
yeah.
other, characters in my
Yeah,
mind. So,
right.
she gave me an unbiased opinion, and I think that we could all use, like, some unbiased reflection.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
A neutral opinion on the whole situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody
That's-
that doesn't know and just give you the logic perspective on it.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, well, sorry, I had to dive into that
No,
a little
you're
bit. I
good.
think it's important.
I love talking about mental health. I'm a
Hey,
huge mental
it's
health
a big
advocate.
thing, though. It really is a big thing.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, let's tap back into you. All right, do you have anything? I know this is your first show in 2 years, as you mentioned. Is there anything else coming up that you want to talk about?
Anything on the horizon?
I think this is just a good start for me, and I've already made some connections while I'm here of people
Awesome.
who do other art shows, and I also do a lot of like photography, video work. So I've met some
Nice.
creatives that maybe possibly can collab with in the
Very
future
cool.
there.
Very cool.
Nice.
I think I definitely want to get a website going, revamp
Hell
my
yeah.
business cards, and like really get back into making art like I used to. It's
Okay.
been a really long time, like
Yeah. Hey,
pre-pandemic.
it's coming out party
I'm like,
again.
I'm
though.
ready
Here we
to
go.
get back
Exactly.
into my old self, my old ways, but like in a way more improved version than I used to
sure.
be.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
think that's amazing.
That is
Good for
awesome.
fucking you.
Yeah.
You're killing it. Your art, it's such an awesome mixture of like 2D and 3D. I love
Thank you.
love that aspect of it as well. I'm gonna tag everyone on IG, but is there any other way to get a hold of you other than IG?
I am a totally a big fan of TikTok. So
Okay.
Hey Holly on TikTok. It's also where I put a lot of my unhinged thoughts about my depression and anxiety. Talk a lot about mental health on there.
Love it.
And then Twitter, but mostly Instagram and TikTok are what I'm using right now.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Congratulations, because
Thank you.
you're being vulnerable. Everyone here is vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just
You
so
know?
tough to do. People just think like, oh, I'm gonna go show
I'm
my
like,
stuff.
here's
no.
my feelings
no,
on a
exactly,
canvas.
Exactly. They don't understand what goes into that thought process.
Yeah.
It's.
You want to talk about anxiety? Like that can be it.
Yeah.
That can be it.
So seriously, congratulations to you. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're here today,
Keep crushing it.
and I look
Thank
forward
you.
to more art shows with you in it.
Hell yeah, let's
Hell
do
yeah.
it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all I-
Amazing. Oh man, I tell you what, anyone that lived in the 90s and had any Lisa Frank notebooks would love her art. All right, we got Craig. Craig Gorley, get over here. All right.
Hey, Craig, how we doing?
Good. How we doing?
Good,
We're
good.
doing well. We're doing well. I mean, God, the last time I talked to you was like an hour ago. How's it been out there?
Pretty good. A lot of people coming in and looking at some great art.
Yeah.
Nice.
So let's talk about your art. Basically, what inspires you? How'd you get started on it?
I got started. I got out of the Navy in 2010 and started to pursue a business degree.
Okay.
I did about a semester of business school and just realized that it wasn't where I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Ended up taking one art class at Heron School of Art and Design and fell in love with it.
That's amazing.
Got to work with my hands to express visually
Yeah.
how I was feeling.
Yeah. So I love your kind of art. There is there's some portraits. There's a lot of line art. I mean, there's this amazing like banana canvas over there that like we have been eyeing all day.
Right up my alley.
It is.
Right up my
Is
alley.
there a certain media that you like enjoy working with most, or?
Recently, I've been working with a lot of acrylic art, acrylic paint. I'm trained professionally in photography, which I still do on the side, but I feel like I work more with paint because I get to use my hand and
Yeah.
express myself a
Yeah.
little further than what a photograph can do, for sure.
I agree. You can be more expressive. Now, I know that you're at the art show today. Do you have anything coming up, or?
Nothing with a set date, but I do plan on doing a solo pop-up show somewhere
awesome.
around the city of Indianapolis.
That's amazing.
So look
You have
out
to let
for
us
that.
know when that is, and we'll plug it.
Absolutely,
Get it out there
for
for you.
sure. You can look for that on Instagram under
Okay.
CraigO'Cray is my hashtag or
Yeah, your handle.
handle.
Yeah. I plan on going around. I've already told our viewers about 10 times that I'm gonna get everyone tagged and everything so they can find you. I just always want to make sure that, sometimes IG isn't the number one form.
Right.
For sure.
So making sure I'm getting that out there. But I mean, amazing. I would have never pegged you for the story that you just presented, which is even more amazing.
Right on.
So your art is phenomenal, and it doesn't fit into one category either,
No,
which
it's-
is another thing that I like.
I feel like you have a broad spectrum of
You're
stuff.
extremely talented.
Haven't quite found my style. I do like to mess around with. It really just depends on how I'm feeling
Yeah.
when I start the painting, and
Yeah.
some paintings start out in one style and end up looking completely different.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. You kind of just
But
go
that's
where
art, that's
it
art
takes
to
you.
me. Like, you have this vision, but then you do it, and it's like, that's not what I was thinking, but I love this.
Yeah.
Like, this is exactly what I wanted now.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Well, awesome. Craig, seriously, extremely talented.
Yes,
Thank
very
you so
talented,
much for
very
coming
talented.
on here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll be around, like she said, after the live's done. She's going to get pictures of the booths and maybe ask some
We're gonna do some wheeling and dealing.
off-the-cuff questions.
Oh yeah. There might be
Might be a
inappropriate
little
questions.
uncomfortable question,
Yeah,
but within a good realm.
yeah,
Right on.
yeah. We're gonna talk about where that banana came from, buddy.
What does the banana represent?
Oh, but don't answer it now. We'll be back.
Right on.
All right,
All right,
thanks,
thanks
Craig.
for stopping by.
for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks, Craig. I feel like everybody's loved.
Get your ass over here. You've been so close to us this whole time.
It's Mike, right? Right?
This is Mike. No.
With a beverage.
Oh, there.
There you
See, he came
go.
prepared, though. He came
There you
prepared.
go.
He came prepared.
Cheers.
We out here.
I'm a tap. All right. So I will say.
Sorry, Mama.
Yeah, there we go. We say that a lot.
Right, all the time.
Mike, please tell us about, your business, kind of how you got into it. I will say that he is the closest to me, and the moment he walked in, first thing he did was set this bag down on his table, and I've been eyeing it ever since.
I've noticed you've been eyeballing that.
I mean, that is dope. But please, I want you to.
I'm gonna have to tell him to throw me that bag.
That's
bro.
right. That's right. It's dope.
So, yeah, I actually own a construction company.
Oh, okay. We're plugging different shit here now.
Right,
Okay,
no, I like
dope.
it. though. I like it.
So this
Shout
is
it out
like,
one time. What is it?
motivation, construction.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what pays the bills. So this is like the fun stuff that I get to do.
Well, he was a former HVAC guy for a long time,
Yeah.
so I got to,
A to
Very
Z
nice.
HVAC. We held it down for like 12 years.
there you
Very
go.
important.
It
Very
is.
important.
It's a slept-on thing, man. People don't respect it enough, I feel like. And as
I
somebody
mean-
who's from it, like, all the respect to those guys and
Yeah.
gals that do it because it's not easy work.
It's probably one of the top things that makes us not a third world country.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Man, that was such a great way to put it.
Absolutely.
For real.
Spot on.
Man.
I've never heard it put that way, but hey,
Yeah. I
never been said
like,
more true.
That is perfect.
Yeah, I'd be sweating profusely in here right now without it. We got some good weather kicking
Yeah.
up, but yeah. So Elite Garb is it's really kind of my passion project.
I've always had a goal of helping people like BYOB, like build your own brand, whatever it is that you want to do, like bring that to the table.
For sure.
That's always been my vibe. Like
it.
way back, just bring your own bottle, bring your vibe, and pick it.
Right.
And like I feel like that's how business should be. Like
I agree.
Whatever your thing is, if you can get clear about that, you can be elite at it, right? And then people are gonna flock to you around that expertise. So that's the center of the brand. Is like if I know what I'm about, I can block out the noise and go after that, go after real beliefs, and be elite. So that's what we.
That's dope.
How long you been doing it?
So Elite Coalition Network, the content side, really since 2012.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was making courses and stuff way before I was making clothes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So once I finally got the idea for like the logo, I don't know, it was like a dream or something. And I put it on my whiteboard. And I was living in the Bay at the time. It sat on my whiteboard for like 2 months. And then I was like, all right, let me hop in Illustrator and make this thing.
Yeah.
And it just came out super.
It's clean. It's clean. It's dope as fuck. It is.
Clean logo.
So I just took my time, got it trademarked. So I got my trademark last year. I started the brand in 2017, the clothes. Got my trademark last year, so now I'm starting to really try to push it.
Right. That's awesome.
So, and I love that, this is, I mean, besides me, of course, you're one of the main people here selling clothing, and I love that. I mean, we all express ourselves in the way that we dress, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I love clothing so much, not even just to be like, oh, I'm a girl and I love clothes, whatever, bullshit. Like, everything that we put on and the way that we style it is just such an upfront version of how we express
It's
ourselves.
a representation of yourself and how you're feeling. That's what it is.
So I actually I love your clothes that you've put out there. You and I have already talked about. I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna spend some money with you.
Yeah, come on.
And but I love everything that you're doing because everything is super flattering. It's also like comfortable. I think like as a woman, that's one of the main things that we look for, right? It's like I wanna look comfy cute.
Right.
Yes.
Comfy cute. Sexy cute is comfy sexy is even better.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, you got a little bit of that going on.
We got some bikinis too. We got some bikinis too.
So it's dope as hell. So do you have anything else coming up?
Yeah, what's on the horizon? What's on the calendar?
So I media is like my thing. So I've been really getting back in my bag on the photography tip.
Okay.
And so I'm doing like a deal. Anybody that orders over $50 on the website gets a free photo shoot.
Damn, that's
nice.
That's
and
a
photo shoot's
killing.
$150. So
Oh shit! So I'm not buying it from you today. I'm getting on the website.
we can hook it up. I can airdrop you the link.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, doing that, and then July, pretty regularly I'll go to Miami in July for Swim Week.
Okay.
So like Miami's Fashion Week is Miami Swim Week.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people trying to get on with Sports Illustrated will be out there.
Yeah.
It's a really fun time.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple brands out there that I'm pretty connected to that are
That's
always
dope.
inviting me to stuff. So
It's all about that network.
yeah, so
It's all
that's
about
probably
that
the next
network.
thing.
So how many of the Miami Fashion Weeks have you gone to?
4.
Damn. What do you take away from it every time?
Yeah, that's a great question.
The evolution of how to be a bad bitch.
No.
Okay, that was spicy.
Volume
I like
1.
It changes over time.
I like it.
I just observe the excellence, but when you go to Miami, you see what the bar is.
Yeah, well, the bar, that is the bar. You know what I mean? That is the bar.
God.
That is the bar. Hey, he's only speaking in facts right now. He's only speaking in facts.
You've blown my mind twice.
More
Shit.
life.
Yes.
Right.
And probably the 2 best times to be in Miami, Swim Week and Art Basel.
Okay. What's our Basel?
Art Basel is in like November time frame, and it was previously a lot more artsy, but then they brought in more tech stuff.
Okay.
So like my loyalty program is NFTs.
Okay.
Y'all know Gary Vaynerchuk?
Yes, Gary V.
So VCon's gonna be here. Did y'all know that it's
I
gonna
did
be
not
here in
know.
Indianapolis?
I did not know
on
that.
the 18th
Of June?
this month.
This month.
Oh,
In a
this
couple
month.
of weeks.
So in like,
Oh shit, of May.
Yeah. See?
I don't even know what day it
I'm
is.
gonna bring some elite keys to y'all.
Oh,
Gary Vaynerchuk is coming to Indianapolis in
That's
less than
dope.
2
I
weeks.
did not know that.
Oh, look, Zach's all excited.
I am.
It was a New York thing last year.
No, exactly. I've never known it to
Now
be
it's
here.
here.
So I'm like, okay.
You gotta buy an NFT to go.
Oh, that's dope. Well, should we?
We'll get that done.
Yes, we will.
We'll get that done.
Yeah.
That is super dope.
$155.
It's well spent.
Yeah.
Well spent.
You know.
Man, that
Just
is
off connections,
amazing.
networking. Again, that's a network event.
Well, this is a network event.
Yes,
Right.
I'm saying that's what it's about. Like to actually push your stuff, like you're talking about. Like he's
Yeah.
talking about going to Miami and doing all that
It's
stuff.
dominoes.
It is.
It is.
It's
And
all
again,
dominoes.
everybody wants that instant gratification. That's not how it is.
Yep. It's a long game.
Hard work, dedication equals luck.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yeah.
I agree.
Facts.
I was just telling Damon that was over here that like people don't understand building a brand isn't transactional. It's about a relationship. It's an investment.
Yeah.
And it's about like staying in the game. It's just a matter of time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apple was actually started in like 1970.
Yes.
Like,
Old as hell before it
right?
actually took
Like
off.
nobody bought no Apple products for like 30 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It
Yeah.
took the right person to come along
For 30 years.
and then take it to where it went. Like, but it takes that visionary too, right?
Exactly. To make it worth sticking.
It does.
Sticking
It does.
it out long enough. So
And it's
Yeah,
all about staying
commitment.
relevant long enough, and then
Yeah.
eventually that stuff pops. Man.
first $1 trillion company.
Yeah.
Nobody bought nothing from them for 30 years.
Nope.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Damn, that's so inspirational.
It
I will
is.
say.
But that's the mindset. I like the mindset because
Yep.
you get it. Like
More life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
I mean, I only have 4 viewers right now, so it's fine. We're just gonna keep
One
it.
of them is my phone.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm playing. No, it's somebody else. But as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to get back on.
There you go. There you go.
Boost that sucker
right,
up.
right.
Oh my gosh. Well, seriously, Mike. Like I said, first impression, just right off the bat, your shit's super dope. You've been super inspirational talking. I mean, how amazing, just the experiences that you go through. I love the fact that you deal with something as elegant as art in clothing and then are also in construction. That's such
Yeah.
a balance of just
Yeah.
perspective, right?
Yeah.
So that's-
Badass of both worlds, right
It
there.
really
Yeah.
is. That's fucking awesome.
That's how I look at it. We build physical properties and intellectual properties.
Yes.
Boom.
That's
Boom.
Man, I just the hashtags in my head right now.
See, that's a man who's
Hashtag
been in it
elite
since
mindset.
2012. He's been doing it. So he.
Hashtag you're welcome, mama.
Yeah, he understands. He understands. Yes.
Which we don't get to say that too often now.
No.
Right.
Oh my God.
Did you ask where we can find some other?
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I've just been enjoying myself. Yeah, so I'm going to go around. I'm going to tag everyone and whatnot. But is there a place we can get a hold of you outside of IG, or is IG like the main source? Like, plug away of that we can get in tune with you.
This is plug time. Plug time.
EliteCoalition.com.
Okay.
Yeah, so Elite Coalition Network, like my goal is just to have a platform where we can propagate people that are doing their thing. So
Wonderful.
So that's what we do. EliteCoalition.com is where you can find pretty much everything.
One-stop shop.
Yep. Elite Garb is the store. Go after real beliefs.
Yes.
I like that too.
That's it. Yeah.
That's better. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so
Very
much,
impressive, Mike. Very
Y'all for
impressive.
doing
Mike.
Yes. Seriously.
Yep, it's
Keep
awesome.
killing it.
Very impressive.
And
Likewise.
We'll be in touch.
This set is fire.
Thank
I love
you.
it.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness. How impressive. Every
Yeah.
single person has blown my mind.
And every person has I talk to you all the time about your initial thought,
Yeah.
and then boom, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Like,
It really
the
is.
stuff they start talking about and then what they're doing, how long they've been doing it. Like, it's all very, very impressive.
Well, another thing that please get over here. I want this baby on live. Can I get this?
As long as you're okay with that.
Yeah, as long as you're okay with
As long
that.
as
Get
you're
this
okay
baby
with
on
that.
live. Get over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Say what's up, girl?
So this is our youngest artist. She's currently working. Can I hold her?
Yeah.
She's like, give me the baby.
Look at this chunk.
Oh, yeah.
She's currently working on a saliva piece. Oh my God. Are you guys kidding me?
It's a
Hi.
Gerber special.
It's a
Right.
Gerber special.
Welcome to the Gerber Hour.
Hi, can you say sorry, Mama? Sorry, Mama. You will. You will. Sorry, I kissed your baby. Oh my God.
Bernie's out here kissing babies.
Kissing babies.
You want to say something?
Say something.
Say
something.
hi.
Hi. Oh, she loves the camera.
Hi. Oh, she's a natural. Look at her. She's getting into it.
Oh my gosh, you got little hair. Sorry. Can I say something?
She's looking at this box.
Babies day out too.
I mean,
Loves that.
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. Say, get that mic out of my face.
Say hello.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you guys came over because I was going to scream. I was going to scream for the baby. Yeah.
She loves
Well, I must say, guys, we've had such an amazing turnout today at Creative Native Films.
It's been a good time.
Again, thank you so much to Josh and Adam for putting this on. We have babies, so I got to go and love on them. But tune in soon. We're going to have episode 6 dropping soon with Young Mantis. Shout out to him. And there's still time, guys. Come on out. Drinks,
Yeah,
food,
get down here.
art. We're out. Bye.
Deuces.
Oh, my God. Hi. Hi. Are you kidding me with this baby?
I know.
Like...